Okay, let's get into our healing movement video for our knees. And what we're going to do here is standing up nice and tall. Let's start with some basic knee lifts, please. So here, let's go ahead and lift one knee up at a time, warming up the hip flexors in front of your thigh. And what I'd like you to do is keep your spine stable. Keep your navel pulled in towards your spine. You're going to feel at each knee lift, your oblique on that side. And let's move into now some hamstring curls. You're going to kick your heel up towards your glute, warming up your hamstring, warming up the knee. And again, these are just basic movements to get some circulation in your knee and in your hips. And we're going to move into some squat holds. So here we have our feet shoulder width apart. You're going to sit back on the heels of your feet, keeping your abdominals tight. We're going to hold for 8 counts, and then we're going to come back up, pressing the heels of your feet into the ground as you come up. So again, let's squat and hold 8 counts. And to stand up, you're pressing your feet into the ground, squeezing your glutes as you come up, pulling your navel in towards your spine. Nice warm up for the knees. And it's important to get circulation in your knees, and it's important to strengthen the muscles around your knee for mobility, stability. Inhaling and exhaling, slow, deliberate, controlled movements. Sitting your hips back and coming back up. We're going to go into some balance work now. And what I'd like you to do is bicycle your leg as you're standing really tall on the opposite leg. And so we're getting some nice circulation in that knee as you bicycle the leg. Pulling your navel in towards your spine, standing tall, squeezing the glute of the opposite leg for your stability. And let's go ahead and switch sides, please. Again, this is a nice warm-up to do for your knees. Just beginning your day or throughout the day. I mean, it's really beautiful to get fresh blood flow and circulation throughout our joints for mobility. And we're going to do another set of this, standing tall on the opposite leg, bicycling your knee. We'll do about 8 repetitions, and then you're going to go ahead and switch sides. Go ahead and switch legs. 8 repetition on the other side. A nice controlled movement for your knee. Alright, so now we're going to go into some strengthening exercises for the knee. I use here a foam roller underneath the knee. You can put a wrapped towel underneath the knee, but you do need to just prop up that knee so we can do some isometric extensions of the joint. So with your isometric exercise, you're going to press the back of the knee into the towel or the roller. I'm using the roller right now. And you're going to hold for 5 counts as you straighten the leg and squeezing the muscles in the front of the leg. So it's a hold 5 count, and then you're going to go ahead and release it. And hold for 5 and go ahead and release it. And let's keep this going for a total of 10 repetitions. Go at your own pace, please. Again, lightly pressing the back of the knee into the roller or the towel, whatever you're using, as you extend the knee. Hold for 5 counts, squeezing the muscles around the knee in that straight leg, and then you're going to release totally. And we're going to go ahead and switch sides. Do everything on the opposite side, slow and controlled. And I'm propped up on my elbows. Keeping your neck lengthened, just look at your belly button, that would be great. As you press the back of the knee lightly into the foam roller, extending the knee, squeezing the muscles around the knee. That's called an isometric squeeze. And then releasing. So it's a 5-count hold, and then release, and we are doing 10 repetitions. Excellent. Now we're going to lay on our back. We're going to do an isometric squeeze for our inner thigh. So go ahead and put a towel between your knees and get your feet close together. Shoulders are relaxed down on the mat and your spine is neutral. And all I'd like you to do is squeeze the towel between your knees for a count of 5, slow count of 5, and then release it. And we're going to do 10 repetitions of this. So you're doing an inner thigh squeeze, squeezing the towel together between your knees, holding for a count of 5, and then you're releasing. Next, we're going to go into some bridge work for hamstrings and glutes, the back muscles of the knee. So here, I am doing a one-legged bridge, but if you are not ready for this, please keep both feet on the ground, keeping the knees together, and you're going to raise your pelvis up and down. And again, if you want a little bit more of a workout, you can go ahead and do what I am doing here in the video, where I am extending one leg long, still squeezing the knees together for the inner thigh engagement, and I'm raising my pelvis up and down, pressing into the heel of the foot that is on the ground. Slow, controlled, deliberate movement, please. Pulling your navel in towards your spine each time the pelvis comes up and the shoulder blades are pressing down into the ground. And we're going to go ahead and switch sides if you're doing a one-legged bridge. If you're not, you can go ahead and continue with both feet down on the ground, lifting your pelvis up and down in a bridge, slow and controlled, squeezing the towel between your knees on each lift. And keep your breath deliberate and controlled, breathing deeply. Excellent. Take the towel away. Now we're going to do some straight leg lifts. Keeping, what I'd like you to do is squeeze the muscles around your knees. Keep your leg tight before you lift your leg up and hold for 5 counts. Okay, so we're going to do that for 10 repetitions. Straight leg lifts. Make sure that you're squeezing and the muscles around your knee before you lift the leg up, and you're going to hold. Little hold on top, little pause on top, and we're going to do this for 10 repetitions each leg. Take your time. And let's go ahead and switch sides. And again, you're going to keep your muscles tight before you lift the leg up. A little pause on top for a count of 10 repetitions of these straight leg lifts. And very good. So this completes our strengthening exercises for the knee, or gentle strengthening. So now we're going to go into some flexibility work. First is the stretch for your hamstrings. And keep the leg straight as you bring the straight leg in. You can use a towel to wrap around your calf to pull the leg in towards you. Nice and easy and gently. We're holding for a count of slow 10. Now we're going to go into an IT band stretch, which is not a very comfortable stretch. Again, the leg is going to be straight. As you bring the leg up and over across your body, you're going to feel a pretty uncomfortable stretch in the side of your leg. That's your IT band. It's important to keep that stretched, and I'm going to show you how to do it with a band or a towel. You're going to bring your leg across your body in a straight, keeping the knee nice and straight. Very good. Let's go ahead and move into a hip stretch. So let's place one foot on top of the opposite knee. Flex that foot, and you're going to bring that knee in towards your chest as you press the opposite knee away from you, opening up your hip joint. And go ahead and switch legs, holding for a nice slow count of 10. Nice glute hip stretch. Now we're going to go into some side lying quad stretch. So go ahead and lay on your side. Grab your foot behind you, keeping your knees in line, hip forward, stretching out the front part of your leg. Holding for a count of 10. Go ahead and switch sides, laying down, keeping the knees in line and the hip forward. And excellent. Come into a seated position and go ahead and give yourself a few deep cleansing breaths in.